Okay guys, welcome back. Hopefully you are still here because this scenario is getting better as the time goes by. So let's continue here. We're going to zoom in the area of the north because right now we're going to move our engineer over here. Now, if you haven't seen the previous chapters, you are going to be missing a little bit of the situation, but let me tell you very quickly what is happening. So this is the Spanish Civil War, and this is a scenario that you can find in Hex of Steel, a beautiful war game that is based on hexes that you can find on Steam, and you can buy it. It is very cheap. And as of right now, we are seeing here the situation in the Iberian Peninsula. This is October the 9th, 1936. And we are now fighting against, let me show you here in the diplomacy, against the Spanish Republic, which is a democracy, and we are the nationalist Spain. So, what is happening here is that we are doing a small operation here in the north to finally make the Republicans surrender Santander once and for all. Our plan is to move and concentrate our forces in these two lines that I have drawn here in blue. So we are pushing from both sides, and in the same time we're waiting to build pontoons here. How do we build them? Well, there you have. We have 3 pontoons waiting for us to be built in these areas that I have marked with an E. It's the symbol of the engineers because we have the option to draw on the freaking map with this new addition. Now, the situation is dire in the north, and we are doing a lot of gains down here in the south. The enemies, just as history dictates, are concentrating in the center and southeast of the country. All the Mediterranean is in, basically 90% of the Mediterranean is in Republican control, but the Atlantic from this point to the west is controlled by the nationalists. We have placed a wall of mines in the Pillars of Hercules. This way, the purple fleet of the Republicans will think twice if they want to cross the actual pillars. So they are trapped in the Mediterranean by the time being. With that being said, we can continue over here because this is exactly the area that we were left off the previous chapter. So I was thinking in moving the actual engineer, but instead what I'm going to do is to wait for the possibility to build the pontoon, as I mentioned before, and drop another engineer over here. So let me go here, and for example, this guy here is on the actual mountains. I can say that I can attack this guy, but it's not going to be wise because, as you can see, this is a light infantry, and this guy here is as well a light infantry, but is in a better shape. Well, actually, it's not, but for some reason, I'm doing less damage. So let's see. Let's bombard this guy. So first, we're going to resupply, bombard. Okay, with this bombardment, we have made a little bit of damage. And now, I think, now it's not, let's see what is happening here. They have, because of the hill, they have 5. Because of our morale, we have 5, so that cancels out. The terrain is the factor here. And that is because, for some reason, the terrain is helping this guy here, but I can move this guy here. Why not? Look at this. This guy, this heavy infantry, Let's see this guy. This is light infantry against light infantry. So this heavy infantry is in good shape because he has green morale, and this guy has bad morale. So I'm going to move this guy here. Now we have something over here that let me show you here. It says encirclement. So encirclement happens when you have units or soldier cards next to one enemy in a adjacent hex, just as you can see here. So perhaps right now we can try to do a little bit of damage. Let's refuel here, resupply rather. Let's bombard. This is doing more damage, and now they cannot. Now this is better. Now perhaps I can bring this guy here. No, actually no. This guy stays here. We resupply with this. We move. We have a tank here, let's remember. So this guy stays here. This guy as well. We said that before. So we're going to attack this guy here. Why not? Let's do it. There we go. And now, as you can see, obviously we received damage, but this guy is getting battered. And that's very good. Now, let me go here. Let me see. Can we move this guy here? Yes, we can. We can bring this guy up as well. Let me see. We are trying to get this area, but they took here. I can attack here. Let's resupply attack. That's in retaliation, but I'm going to move back. I prefer to move into the thick forest, and then look at this. This guy, very interesting. Okay, let's harm. Now this guy is pretty much trapped in here, but he's in the woods. I can, for example, let me bring. There's something here I remember from the last chapters. There's an anti-air here. Let's move this guy into the road here. Okay, let's do it here. So I'm going to attack with the Breda. We're going to attack this light infantry division. And we're going to do more harm here. There we go. We need to make this guy, to destroy this guy or make him retreat. Because we need to land these guys over here. And now, over here, I would need this guy here. Perhaps that way we can relieve a little bit of the situation here. Where's my horse? I have a horse here. Let's move the horse here because I want to see what's happening here. Gonna move this guy here. And yeah, pretty much this guy goes here. And this one to the hills. Sadly, this guy cannot resupply. Is basically trapped in here. Oh, do I have the option to, for example, no, I can't. It would be good if I could put these guys on on ships like this, on boats, but I can't. Okay. Okay, I think we're done here in the north, so let's move down here. Now, the situation here is a little bit interesting. These guys are pretty much like, I don't know what to do either with the 30th Light Infantry Division and the 27th Light Infantry Division. I don't know what to do with them. So they will stay. Now, actually, this guy is trapped in here. No, he can't get from here. He can get supplies from this town. The guys that are trapped are these guys here in these mountains. The 34th Light Infantry Division, the 33rd, and the 12th Light Artillery Battalion. These guys are trapped in here because of these rivers. So that's another reason I'm waiting for these guys to, at least from here in this village, I'm going to drop one of these engineers so we can move through here, right? So we can get supplies. This guy here is always resupplying from Andorra. So I don't like the fact that he's doing that. I could clearly do this, retreat, move this here. This is not going to do anything. And finally here, hoping that this thing is going to support the other one. And that's it. Now I'm going to push in here with this guy. Let's refuel. And basically refuel here. The reason I'm not basically doing the heal thing is because I don't want to lose the XP that we got here. And this guy is rank 2, so that's the thing. Okay, I think we're done, so let's end the turn here. Okay, he decided to attack the weakest one, the garrison there, and continuing with the bombardment in Ceuta. There's an attack in those mountains. We lost one garrison over here. Okay, they continue the situation here in the mountains, in the central mountains. There you go. Yeah, they are concentrating on the tank. I'm very worried about that guy. Very worried about the guy that is on the woods there, because he's trapped in there. We lost 4 units. 20th garrison was destroyed here. At least it was a garrison by this light infantry division. Okay, but okay, right now we're doing good. Overall, we're doing good. We know this because even though we just lost the 20th garrison, our manpower is increasing. That's a positive thing. We can replace those men that have fallen. We are doing our defensive position over here. We're about to get our engineers in this turn. That's something good. I see that these guys are, well, actually these guys are a little bit battered. I will have to retreat. Never mind. I see that these guys are trying to do something here in the center, but because we're being helped by the terrain here. This is a lot of mountains and, well, it's actually called hills. So that's the thing, right? So what we're going to do now is to continue over here. We're going to take our bombardiers, our bomber squadrons, and we're going to send here. So let's bombard here. We just destroyed that. That's awesome. So we can capture this. I'm pretty curious in this situation. Okay, these guys are going to stay there. So let's just move this guy here. Just capture that. At least I can, let me see, we can't resupply now, so we'll have to wait for the next turn. And now this guy is now... Okay, so what we're going to do now is pretty much wait for this bomber squadron. Let me move this guy here. Now look at the range of these squadrons. Amazing. Very amazing. So we're going to wait here. And now we can see the situation here. Let's analyze the situation here. Okay, so let me see here. So we're going to... The situation here is a little bit nasty here. What can we do here? Okay, definitely I'm going to move this guy here, this here, so we're going to exchange over and over because we need to put fresh units here. They don't want to advance in here, however, I can bring this guy in here, this guy over here, and continue over here because I don't want to be in range of these guys, so I'm going to move here. That's better, so we are getting ourselves in a good position down here. He's like inviting me to move down here as if saying, hey, come on, you can do it. No, I can't. I will not, because if I put myself in here in this hex, I'm screwed. So no, I'm not doing that. Again, I cannot move here, but I can move down here. So I can continue moving down. Okay, now I will have to think about this. Now, let's do something interesting in this moment. Let's bring... No, actually, this is the interesting part because we need to put the pontoons here. Let me put them just in very quickly. So I'm going to take our... Where is it? Engineer division. So I'm going to bring him here. Next turn, I'm going to be able to do that. Let's move this one here, this one here. So it's going to be the next turn. Okay. Now down here, let's remember that we need to think what we're going to do with these things here. Can we attack this one? Yes, we can. Can we move this one here or this one here? Yes, we can, of course. So it's going to be better if I move. Here we have more light infantry, so let's bring this guy here, this one here, and this one here. I think we're going to resupply here. This is resupply ammunitions and fuel. We're very good. Well, actually, we're half our... What is this in terms of rank 1? Okay, never mind. We can heal the unit. Okay, we're in a better position now. And yeah, definitely I will shoot at this one here. That's much better. So I just misclicked again. It's a little bit annoying, the fact that you can misclick there. So yeah, let's bring this one here. At least this is an artillery battalion with good morale and good health. So I don't think it's going to be bad. And yeah, finally, I think we're done for now. So don't forget to subscribe and give a like if you are enjoying this. This was Victus. See you in the next one.